So the question is, why am I on YouTube? It's a great question. Frankly, I go to YouTube like many people when there's something I need information for. I Google and I go to YouTube. For example, when I needed to fix my Mercedes, there was these stupid little magnets that had to be replaced. The dealer was going to hit me for $300 to do it. I bought the magnet for $24. I went on YouTube, figured out where they needed to go, how they went in, and then spent an entire Saturday inventing new curse words while I attempted to make that happen. My name is Patrick Nolan. I'm an attorney licensed in the state of Missouri. This is Pat Talks Law. One of the reasons a YouTube friend of mine, Rich, from Making Something from Nothing, is he had a property dispute. He lives in Florida, and his property dispute, a new neighbor is claiming that the surveys were wrong, and he built his shop on land that belongs to this guy. And so in the course of looking at this, and he threw this issue out to YouTube in general and said, hey, what's going on? Does anybody know what I should do? I saw this, I exchanged a couple of emails with him. He's got an attorney working for him. Anyway, he's doing good. He's going to get it sorted out. But prior to that, I hadn't thought that I had any real practical skills that would translate to YouTube. I went to YouTube to look for woodworking videos because I am an expert maker of sawdust. I can turn a perfectly good board into sawdust in no time flat. I went to YouTube for videos on forging, and we built a small forge with my son. We're going to be hammering metal this spring. I went to YouTube when I needed to figure out how to fix my car. Guy on, I think it was Mercedes Source or something like that. I don't remember the channel, but he put out some videos on repairing Mercedes that I looked at, and I figured out I could save several $1,000s at the Mercedes dealer by buying the part for $20 myself and putting it in. Although I will say, in all seriousness and without jest, that he made it look a lot easier than I thought it was. Putting those magnets in took me all day long, and quite frankly, I could have worked and paid for the mechanic. But I did it myself, and it was knowledge I learned from YouTube. YouTube University, man. Let me tell you, there's something you want to know how to do, there's a video out here that'll tell you. It's phenomenal. So, when I was watching this and I was thinking about it, I decided that I was going to go ahead and I was going to start doing some videos. And once I made that decision, I picked up a camera and I started thinking about how I was going to do it and what we were going to talk about. And I was in the planning stages for this channel when Missouri went and legalized medical marijuana. Outstanding. But there was a gap between news and real usable information that people need to know. So I started producing some videos about Missouri medical marijuana, Amendment 2, what was happening with it, what's happening with the update, give an update, talked about what the qualifying conditions were. We've done a number of videos. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, I've kind of picked up a focus on the channel towards marijuana related business. And I'm not opposed to that, but this channel is also intended to be more. It's intended to address everyday real law as well as the hyper-specific medical marijuana in Missouri. So you're going to be seeing more videos on other topics: search, seizure, what to do if you're stopped by the cops, talking to the cops, some basic criminal defense type stuff. You'll see some family law issues. And we're going to get into that, and we're going to discuss it. So that's why I'm on YouTube, and that's what we're looking at going forward. Thanks for watching. If what I've said sounds interesting or attractive to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe. Because you made it this far, hit the like. And hit the alert button so you know when we post something new. Thank you very much. I really need a tagline. There's got to be some kind of closing line. That marker, the Picard. Make it so. Engage. The ever popular military. Waste them, motherfuckers. I need a tagline. If you got a good closing line for me, something I can say to close out a video, throw that in the comments. I could use it. Make some suggestions. Help me out. All right. Thanks. Out.